Hey guys, it's Riva. Today I've got a video all about Kylo Ren and how to master his abilities, in particular his Force Freeze. Now I see a lot of players making a mistake with Kylo that they may not be realizing is actually not the way to go about using it. So when Kylo Ren uses his Force Freeze, the enemy will get stunned for a few seconds. However, if you then strike them or any kind of lightsaber touches a frozen hero, it will break the freeze instantly. So Kylo Ren, Darth Vader or Darth Maul, any of them striking a frozen target will just release them from the freeze, pretty much making the freeze wasted if you start attacking those frozen straight away. So what you want to be doing is playing a more of a team play role with Kylo Ren. If no lightsaber touches your target, the player will stay frozen. However, if any blaster hero hits the frozen target with their blaster while they're frozen, this will be an easy elimination for a blaster hero, as the freeze will not break. They can fire for as long as they want. Meanwhile, the hero is completely defenseless, which, especially in Hero Showdown, the combination of Kylo Ren and any blaster hero, maybe except Bosk because he doesn't have a fast enough fire rate, but any of a blaster hero can be a guaranteed round one. Freeze the target, then the blaster hero can completely destroy them in seconds. The best tactic for this is probably Boba Fett, as the rocket barrage can be so concentrated and accurate on your target. They're definitely getting eliminated. Plus, Boba Fett can fly in the air while doing this, so he can get over to the target a lot faster if Kylo Ren has frozen them. So try this out in Hero Showdown if you play with a friend, because it pretty much works every time. Just make sure to stick next to each other. Same thing with Iden or Phasma, their blaster fires very fast, absolutely melting the enemy hero if they get frozen by Kylo Ren. So if you freeze a hero while playing as Kylo Ren, don't always feel like you need to attack them straight away to kind of benefit your team. You need to think about it as a more tactical approach. If you see a blaster hero on your team, or if you're playing with a friend, you can communicate to say, hey, I've frozen this guy, come over and and eliminate them with your blaster. I sometimes do this in Heroes vs Villains as well. Even when I'm not playing with anyone, I'm just in a random game, I'll freeze a target, and out of nowhere, like, a blaster hero on my team will start shooting at their target because they're so easy to hit. And just because I'm not telling them, fire on this target, they go for it because it's like an easy elimination for them. It's just that kind of team play role to to help your team out, even if it means you don't get the elimination. I've got a lot of clips showcasing this tactic succeeding, but you can just see how good it works, and it literally takes out heroes in seconds. Especially with Boba Fett's rocket barrage, you can absolutely melt enemy heroes. Another way of using this is to simply take a player completely out of the game. Since the heroes get frozen for a while without even touching them, this will give you a chance to completely ignore them and focus on going after the target in Heroes vs Villains. Just look at this clip. This Kylo Ren player is smart. He's frozen me so I can't defend the target, as he knows that if he hits me with his lightsaber, I'll be freed from the hold and can start going after the target again. But instead chooses to go after the objective. After looking back at this clip, I think Kylo went for Leia and didn't realize he had frozen me too. But the point still stands. For example, I'm in a 2v1 in Hero Showdown, and I've frozen Luke Skywalker to focus on taking down Rey, as she had less health. Yeah, I didn't win the match, but at least with this tactic, it gave me a better chance of winning the round, or at least making it a draw. But I managed to get the perfect example just after, and this Kylo Ren is very smart. He completely took me out of the game as Rey, so I couldn't defend Finn. So both Kylo and Vader could go after Finn together, and that's never going to end well in Heroes vs Villains. So you can see just how effective Kylo Ren's freeze ability can be if you place it tactically. You don't always need to freeze someone, and then start striking them straight away. In my opinion, that's just a waste of the ability, because you've frozen them for what, like half a second before you start attacking them? So it's not really the best way to just freeze someone and then start attacking them straight away. If you want to start attacking straight away, what I would recommend is to use the pull them over towards you and then start using the frenzy. That way, you know, they're getting up, they need to get back into the action, but the frenzy is continuously striking accurate, locked on strikes that they can't avoid. With the freeze, I believe it should be used this way. Freezing enemy heroes so someone else can take them out for you, or taking a player completely out of the game. Sometimes I even do this in Galactic Assault, just freezing a bunch of people so they can't get into the objective and maybe jumping behind them and pulling them all away from the objective. You know, you can just picture it, just bringing everyone over to get away from that. With Kylo Ren, I just believe he's this kind of hero that you don't always have to go after kills. He's a very team play hero if you think about it, and in Hero Showdown, paired with a blaster hero, and you are guaranteed a round victory. So try this out if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if it's helped you play Kylo Ren, because he's one of the coolest looking characters, and I think knowing tactics for heroes will make them a lot more enjoyable to play as. And keep this in mind for all heroes, that not all attacks should be used as attacks, as funny as that sounds. But that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. It's been Riva, and I'll see you in the next video.